What's good, YouTube? So, look, I'm just out here on a ride. I've been thinking about this for some time now, and I want to make a video about this because most of us are pleasure-seeking individuals. Individuals that go out of our way because we have to fill this void, this need, this fucking urgency. And I'm one of them. So if I fucking said anything different, I'm full of shit. I still catch myself doing it daily, right? Where I want to chase pleasure. I want to chase the things that I fucking like. I'm getting eaten alive by fucking mozzies right now. I'm out in the bush, just on one of my trail rides that I do. But look, this is me chasing my purpose over the pleasure. The hard work in this fucking grind and this fucking ride right now is purpose driven because I want to build the man that's able to conquer whatever the fuck is thrown at him. Now, I don't want to build the man that any vice, any fucking distraction, his purpose can be fucking voided for by chasing that pleasure, right? And we only chase that pleasure is when we're lacking the purpose, we're lacking the drive, we're lacking the ability to see clear. You know, we've got two directions in life. So we've got a purpose-driven direction and we've got a pleasure-seeking direction. And the pleasure-seeking direction generally has us in that shame and guilt loop of lifestyle that we live in, where we're constantly in this doubt and fraudulence and this feeling of just, look, it doesn't matter, you know, next week I'll change after that, I'll change after the next week. When in reality, all you're doing is just running on this treadmill and just turning it up another level, until eventually you fucking fall off, right? And you fall off and then you get woken. Now, it happens to me often, right? And it happened to me more often when I was younger than now, because now I'm aware of it. And once you're exposed to something, you can't be unexposed. So living this pleasure-seeking life has got me into this predicament where I ended up chasing multiple girls for validation within myself, multiple businesses. Fuck, I'm getting chewed right now. Multiple businesses just to get other validation, just from being having some sort of income from just not just one thing, and all these different areas, right? It could be even going to just like the pub and standing out and just wanting to get drunk and feeling just a bit out of yourself, because putting in the work, doing the discipline, putting in the fucking time to build you as an individual, it seems so much more fucking so much more fucking negative than what it is really. And what it is really is when you start to build a fucking pleasureful life, it's when you're on that purpose. It's when you're purpose driven. It's when you can look back on a Friday night and go, you know what, I'm just going to stay in tonight because I've got things I need to do. I've got clients I need to sort out. I've got this life that I'm trying to build right now, and I'm not letting anything astray me from that. Now, it's an amazing feeling when you can spend a weekend alone, where you don't need company, where you don't need someone to help guide you or be with you, or, you know, just to have that company within self is enough to identify and start wondering what your purpose really is. And for me, you know, I believe in God, and if anyone doesn't, that's up to you, that's fine, right? But when God is giving you his purpose or letting you find your purpose, he generally isolates us and he generally causes chaos in our life. Now, you guys could be going through something like that now, where you're going through a bit of this trial, this tribulation that's really affecting you. And at the end of the day, right, you know, it's hard to see the forest when you're in the trees, right? Pretty ironic quote, right? But throughout this journey, right, when you start seeking purpose over pleasure, you identify these things about yourself, right? And you become more self-aware. And self-awareness is the first step into taking any change, any action, any fucking different path in your life, because first you have to see it within yourself before you can then take action on it. You know, it's like these guys talk about manifestation and things like that, and you know, they talk about these things because like there was this isolation period where they sat with themselves and they sat in silence and they identified the things, the flaws, the things they wanted to change in their life, and then they went all in on it. So this is coming towards an end. I gotta cut this fucking short because I'm getting chewed alive. I've got blood pouring out of my legs from smashing these mozzies. But Are you purpose driven or pleasure driven? What is it?